Hello, 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 hello. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, my mouth. I had a teriyaki stick in it. Hello, 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 y'all. This is Camille. We're cooking with Camille. I'm sorry I was chewing. I'm here to tell you about another quick and easy meal. This is going to be a little, sort of quick, but it's got a lot of ingredients. We're going to make, that everything soup. I got a taste for soup, and we're going to do some everything soup, trying to clean out the refrigerator and the freezer. So, this is what you're going to need. Parsley. You can use whatever you want. Some spaghetti sauce. I got some okra this time. I didn't put okra in it last time. We got some cream corn. We got some light kidney beans. Some regular corn. Some carrots. I got some mixed vegetables. Some diced tomatoes. We'll use some sour cream. I got some diced Italian style tomatoes. I got some Great Northern beans. And then some more cream corn. I think I only need 1 can of cream corn. We're going to check and see. Then I got some hamburger. Oh, I got some pinto beans. I got some ribeye steaks that were marked down. I'm going to get rid of this meat because I don't let my meat stay in the freezer no more than 30 days. I got these ribs. I got 4 ribeye steaks. I got some celery. I got, some sirloin kebabs. And I got some bottom round steak I'm going to get rid of too. And we'll just go along the way and see what else I decide to put in there. Okay, so first of all, we're going to cut up all this meat. I'm going to put an onion, get an onion. I got a bell pepper. We're going to cut that up and season it with the meat. Okay, so let's get this meat cut up first and fry it. Let's get this pot, your soup pot, and fill it about almost half full, but not quite. So we can get that base. And you're going to need some beef base. I also want to tell you that when we make this soup, I think I'm going to lower the water a little bit lower because it's a lot of stuff we're going to put in there. And I want to make sure I get it all in there because I want to start off fresh in my freezer for the month of November. Okay? So go along with me with the seasonings. I'll do the seasonings as I go. So go along with me and we'll do the seasonings. Let's get this party started. Okay. Okay, I got the pot on. This is a pretty big pot. This is a 12-quart pot. We're going to put this water to right here. Okay. About, I say, about 2/3 of a half, 2/3 of half. Not even 2/3. About a half of, the half is right here. Go half of that. Okay. We're going to do that. Okay, let me get the meat cut. Okay, to start it, we're going to throw in a 1/4 cup of olive oil so we can fry the steak. Okay, so here's all the steak that I got. I got bottom round. I got Delmonico's, rib steak, all the above. Okay, we're going to fry that, and then we're going to crumble up our hamburgers and add our hamburger in there also. This is the meat. So we're going to crumble that up and add that too and brown it with it. Then we're going to add this is a pound. So altogether I had about 2 pounds of steak and 1 pound of hamburger. Okay? Okay, we're going to season it with I got some garlic, salt, and parsley. We're going to season it with that. Let's give it the garlic taste. Because I forgot to buy some garlic, fresh garlic. So we're going to use the garlic salt. We don't want to use too much because you don't want it to get too salty. Okay? Then I got some pepper. About a teaspoon of everything. Then I'm going to use some pepper, crushed red pepper. I'm not going to do too much because I don't want it real hot. I'm going to put about 3 shakes. That's it. 3 shakes. Well, they was little shakes, so 3 shakes. Okay. Then we're going to put some onion powder and garlic powder also in there. And then while we onion powder and garlic powder, and then while we're waiting on that, I'm going to use Italian seasoning. I got your Italian seasoning. This is more of a powder than the lace. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. About a teaspoon. It looked more like sage the way it looks on this. Okay. We're going to let that. We're going to add 1 onion and 3 stalks of celery. And I chunked it. I'm going to add another onion. That was only a half onion. I'm going to add another onion in there. And just brown it. And I'm going to add this onion powder that I have. This one is, I hate when you get some moisture in your container. And it's like, let me see if I got any on the shelf. It don't want to come out. Hold on. Okay, and I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme into my meat. Thyme. Okay. And I found some onion powder. We're going to add that onion powder to it. That gives a good flavor also. Okay. Leave that onion powder out. We'll probably use some more after we stir it all up. Now we're going to stir it. I'm going to cut another onion and let it brown. Now while we got this going, I got some beef base or beef bouillon. We're going to add to our flavor. This is pretty empty. Let me get another one. Beef broth. Where's the other one? I knew I had one. Brand new one. And just go a little at a time because you don't want to make it too salty. So we're going to just put a 1/2 tablespoon in there and let it dissolve, and then we'll taste it to see if it's enough. Okay? I'm going to get my rubber spatula for this. Okay, I did add another onion. We're going to stir this again. And then these juices that's making in here, we're going to add that to the pot with the olive oil and all. So don't drain it. We're going to leave that juice in there because that's got a lot of flavor in there. Okay? And we're not going to add no more seasoning to it. We're going to add you'll see what I'm going to do. Just follow and watch. Once we get this meat going the way we want, we're going to let that meat cook about 5 more minutes so we get some of that redness out, because even though it's going to be in here, where it's going to be cooked. Okay? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a bag of taco mix. I know I'm extra. I'm extra. And we're going to pour that taco mix over this meat so it can give it more flavor. More flavor. And continue to stir it. That'll give it a little bite. You know, taco meats is kind of bitey. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells spicy. Plus we got those red pepper chips in there. But this will give it a little spice to it also. Okay? And once we get our flavors in this pot, we're going to move this pot over here. You just make sure you mash everything up so we can make sure we have enough. It's a meaty soup. And then we also want to use potatoes. I didn't tell you about potatoes. We're going to put some potatoes in there. You know, if I find anything else, I'll let you know, because I'm always finding something. So right now, let's get this pot and taste it right over here. Okay, we got our pot going on here. I'm going to taste it to see what we need. Me, myself, think it's fine with all the other flavors in it. Let me wash this off. I think it's fine, but I'm just going to add maybe a teaspoon more of beef broth. Not that much more. And I think it'll be fine. Okay? We don't want to make it too salty. And then we're just going to add our meat mixture into our pot with the onions, the rib tips, the bottom round steak, the hamburger, all that together. Okay? I'm going to wash these dishes as we go because I don't want a sink full of dishes. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. See? Looks good already. Okay, now when we fill up all that other stuff, it's going to fill it up. Okay? Might have to make 2 pots. Might have to go get a bigger pot. Okay? Okay. I'm going to pour a can of stewed tomatoes in there. Stewed tomatoes in this. Now I'm making 2 pots, y'all. Making some to take to work. And then making some for the house. Now I got to open the can over here. We're just going to split everything in half. The beans in there because I figure one side open all these cans, I ain't gonna have no room. So I said I better make another pan just for us and split the cans up because it's gonna be a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split everything up. I'm putting more in this one that I'm taking to work and the other one for home. Okay. And I'm going to add a can of stewed tomatoes, diced tomatoes with Italian style with olive oil, and garlic and spices to each pan. Okay. We're going to stir that up. Okay. Now I'm going to add a whole can of creamed corn to this pot. A whole can. Then I'm going to add a whole can of creamed corn to this pot. Creamed corn. Creamed corn, I said, everybody. Creamed corn. Okay. Then I'm going to drain the whole corn. I'm going to add a half a can to this pot and a half a can to this pot. Okay. We're going to stir it up and throw these cans away. Be back. Okay, we're going to put the lids on these and we're going to add the more ingredients once it comes to a boil. We want it to come to a boil. So we can boil some of that meat so it can get tender. And we'll be back. I'm just going to wipe everything down and wash the dishes up. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, we got a little mixed vegetables. We got some mixed vegetables. We're going to add some in this pot. It's boiling. Half a bag in that pot. Just a little bit. And more in this pot. Okay, we're going to continue to let that come to a boil. A boil again, okay? We want to say boil because we want to make sure that that meat gets done, okay? I think I'll go ahead and add the pasta sauce. Yep, pasta sauce. So I got some pasta sauce here. I'm going to add some in this one. I'm going to add some in this one. And add some more and this one. And I'm going to add some water to it. You know, I always clean my jars out. Clean my jars out. Put the top back on it. And shake, 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 shake. Get all that excess out. I'm going to put some in this one. And we're going to pour some in this one. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Then we got our Great Northern beans. We're going to add some Great Northern beans to this one. And the juice too. I'll add juice to this one, that one. And this one. Now, since we add more juice to the other one, these pinto beans, we'll add more juice to this one. Because you want to keep the juice, because the juice is what makes it thick. Okay? And add the rest to this one. Okay? And we got one more bean. We got the kidney bean. We'll add the juice to this one. Some to this one. Some kidney bean to that one. And the rest of the kidney bean to this one. Okay. Let's stir it up. And we're going to let that simmer and cook for about 5 minutes till it comes to a boil. Now this one's almost full over here. Okay, let me let y'all see. This is how both pots look. Okay. Now we're going to let it come to a boil. And then we'll add the rest of this stuff. Let me clean up what I done. Okay, we're going to let that come to a boil again. And add more stuff. Okay, before we get started, I found some black beans. So we're going to add some black beans to this one. Juice and all. And some black beans to this one. Then we're going to let it come to a boil. Then we'll start adding our pasta and our potatoes. Okay, we want to get that meat tender. We'll let that come to a boil. We're going to let it cook for about 15 minutes. This one ain't too much more to go. It's getting full already. Okay. We're just going to let it come to a boil. Okay. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're not going to add too much pasta. We're going to add some of this pasta. Just a little bit. Because it's little. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in this pot. A little bit in this pot. That's all I'm going to do. And then we're going to see what other pasta there. I got some of this pasta. We're going to add a little bit in this one. The pin pasta. I'm going to add 2 handfuls in this one. And 2 handfuls in this one. So this is a bigger pot. I'll do 3 handfuls in that one. Okay. I'm going to cut some potatoes up and put that in there. I got some okra. Let's put the okra in there. We're going to put some okra in this one. And once the potatoes are done, we are done. And then we're going to put the rest of the okra in this one. Okay. And then we're going to cut the potatoes. Stir this up. Cut the potatoes. And then we're going to taste to see how it tastes. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to throw potatoes in this pot. And stir it up. Let it cook down. Let it cook for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to put potatoes in the other pot. The okra's in there. Let me show you what it looks like. See all the colors. And let those noodles get done. And then we'll taste it. We might have to add a little sugar. Put the lid on it and let it cook down. Okay. And we'll do the other pot the same way. Okay. The only thing I need to add is some little Italian seasoning. And I'm going to add some little parsley for color. I'm going to let those potatoes cook. Potatoes cook. I'm going to stir that up. Even the big one looks good, y'all. Look at this one. Look at that. We're going to stir that up. And let that come to the end, a boil also. Okay? And we'll be back. Finishing touch. Oh yeah, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons on each pot. The big one 2, the 1 large tablespoon, and the smaller pot. I didn't say a tablespoon of what, did I? Okay. Tablespoon of sour cream. That's what I meant to say. Okay? We're going to put 2 over here and 1 over there. Okay, y'all, got to show y'all what it looked like. Look at this. Anything soup. Look, anything in it. Anything. 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 Okra, corn, cream corn, rib steak. Oh, it's falling off. Rib steak, Delmonico steaks, Ioram, stewed tomatoes, Great Northern beans, black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, peas, corn, carrots, green beans, okra, potatoes, pan pasta, the other kind of pasta. Let me, y'all, and it's thickening up. Then I put some taco seasoning in it to spice it up a little bit. Okay. Let me taste it and make sure everything is okay. And then we're ready to serve up. Here we go, everybody. Everything soup with a slice. Wait a minute, let me get it together. With a slice of chocolate chip applesauce bread, some crackers. Look at that. Stewed tomatoes, kidney beans, black beans, Great Northern beans, corn, green beans, mixed vegetables, cream corn, potatoes, pan pasta. We have the other pasta, the little round pasta. Look at that. Pinto beans. We have a ribeye steak, beef round steak, and we just got all kind of meat mixture in it, and hamburger, ground chuck, corn, cream corn. No, look at that. It looks wonderful. There we go. That's our dinner for today. Everything soup. Everything I could find in the refrigerator to get rid of. Oh, it also got boneless pork in there. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, and chicken. Yes, it does. Chicken, beef, and pork. Okay? There we go. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. God bless you.